It is 7:15. I've been up for about an hour. Just got finished with my lemon water and my daily Bible reading, so it's time to go get ready to go bounce and get this day started. Good morning. It is day 40 of Level Grinding the Daily Hustle. I'm Rachel Bogan, and I make these videos every single day to show you how I am hustling in my life to build my business and go where I want to go. Today is, as I said, day 40, and they say that if you do something for 40 days, it becomes a habit. I would say that this, talking to you all in the morning and throughout the day, definitely has become a habit. Habits are really powerful things, and they are tools that we can use to not only build our life and get things done, but to also help us get where we want to go. For example, one of my habits is taking a walk every single morning. This is great because one, it gets me some exercise, and two, it ensures that my dog is going to get some exercise too. I don't have to think about it, I don't have to make time for it. I just get up, and when my husband leaves, I go for a walk. It's something really simple, and it forms a part of my life. This is also extremely helpful because now that I am back from vacation, excuse me a second, gotta get ahead of traffic. Now that I'm back from vacation, habits are what make it possible for me to reintegrate back into my normal routine as quickly as possible and still be efficient. If you don't have habits, it's really hard to pick up where you left off. It's really hard to get into the swing of the day. But because I have habits, it makes it that much easier. And the Christmas tree guy is all ready. I like my tree better. Habits are also really helpful when you find out that you completely forgot to do something this morning. My husband and I actually have a health meeting that we need to go to, and we didn't get ready for it. So habits are helpful just to get ready when you have to do things quick because you already know what you have to do. Ow.
Start doing work. Yes.
So this thing starts at 9:30. We got here around 9-ish, and I am using the extra time to at least plan out my week and keep moving things forward. Again, this is one of those little pockets of time where I can use it to my benefit instead of just sitting around waiting. I really am jealous of Robo's office view. I don't see this from my windows at all. So Robo just dropped me back off at home. He grabbed some lunch. I am busy emptying my bag of all the doodads that I had to bring with me for this meeting. And once I get this done, I'm going to get prepared to actually start my work day. While I was at this meeting, while I was waiting for it to start, I actually got a little bit of stuff done, planned out some of the leads that I'm going to email this week, did some of the basic work to be ready to score my 12-week year. So I have some things that I would normally have done by this point already finished, and that's a really good feeling. But it is 11:45, and I have a lot of stuff still to do today, so we'll get on to it. I've been very quickly stuffing my face. I'm hungry, so I needed to do that. And finally getting in through my email inbox. This is a lot of fun to dig out of after a week off. So this was a cool thing to find in my inbox. I finally actually had the chance to really read this email in full. It came in over the weekend, and I am so excited. Because if you remember a few weeks back, I submitted something really important to Creative Mornings Denver. In my full skate gear, I submitted a pitch to Creative Mornings for the December 15th show, and I have been accepted! I'm super excited. If any of you are in Denver, you have to come out to this and support me. Something that Dan Kennedy talks about in his book, The No BS Guide to Wealth Attraction, is the idea of snowballing opportunities. So this is something that I've always enjoyed thinking about. Basically, the theory goes, or the concept goes, it's not really a theory. The concept says that when you have one event, you don't go ahead and just say, okay, that's it, I did a thing. You think of ways how to bring it to more people and how to use it to build credibility, to build business, to build your network. Use it in any way that you can. So, a snowball event. I was just invited to speak at Creative Mornings because I took advantage of an opportunity to present a pitch. And now I am taking that invitation and that opportunity and I'm sharing it with every single person that I know that lives in the Denver community, especially people who I've been targeting to be my business clients. This is the way of saying, hey, this is a cool thing that's happening, this is something that's happening with me, and it's also forming another way that I can touch and reach out to them without sounding like I'm constantly pushing a sales gimmick or something like that. And this is a great way to say to my clients, hey, I'm a professional, hey, I'm getting out there in the community, you know somebody who has been a part of this big thing, and using that to snowball the leverage of who I am and the perception that they have about me and my company. So I'm getting ready to do all these emails. I'm not using one big form. I'm actually crafting these individually so that I can tailor the invitation and the message to the particular person. And this helps make things a little bit more personal. Yes, it's a little bit more work, but it's totally worth the effort. Holy crap, if that doesn't count as 6 leads emailed for my 12-week year this week, I don't know what will. On a day like today, where the morning did not go as it was supposed to be, habits are helpful. Right now, I just got finished with lunch. I've been digging through my email, deleting a whole bunch of things from everybody that wants to sell me something on Black Friday, and just getting into the swing of things. I just got off the phone, listening to my voicemail. I have a potential lead, which is really cool. I like when those come and there are things that I have not necessarily been fishing for. So I've got to get on with that person. I've got a couple of other things that I want to take care of, a few other leads that I need to go back through and say, hey, who was this person? Who would I need to email, and go from there. Oh man, after being cooped up inside all afternoon, it's nice just to get outside and breathe some fresh air, see how the weather's shaped up. I always like when clients come to me. I like to say that I have a fish on a hook. One of the things that I have on my website is a pretty good client catch. And a critical thing if you're going to set up business anywhere is to make sure that people can get in touch with you. I don't know how many websites I visit where there's absolutely no contact information. There's no way to get in touch with somebody. There's no phone number. There's no contact form or even an email. And if you don't put that on your website when you are building it because you're trying to get business, that's kind of a really dumb idea. So I'm excited to talk to this person. It's a video editing project. I got to clarify a few more questions for them, but we'll see what happens. They're kind of thinking this might be a long-term project, and that would be really nice for me. So hopefully we'll be able to catch them on the phone over the next few days and find out more about that one. When I have to switch gears, sometimes it's really nice just to get outside and not only just take the dog for a potty break, but to actually take a quick walk around the block and just breathe deeply, breathe some, well, as fresh air as possible in Denver, and have the opportunity to just stretch my brain, not have to work for a second, and rest. Okay, the next thing that I need to do now that I'm back from my quick walk is to make some social media content posts. Like I have the actual content, I don't just need to create the actual stuff that's going to go online and program it into a automatic scheduler. That way I don't have to think about it from day to day. There's only one little tiny problem. I really have to clean up this mess that's at my desk, and largely because my dog got a hold of all the little bits that we cut off of the Christmas tree, all the dead sticks, and decided to shred them on my work mat. Thanks, Radar. That's really nice of you. My desk is all clean and ready for work. Unfortunately, it's a lot later than I thought it was. It is currently, close to 5:30. Robo and I had to go to the chiropractor, so I did not get my social media stuff done like I was supposed to. The other thing that I'm dealing with is that I'm really tired. Something that I have figured out with my bipolar is that I do really well, like emotionally and stability-wise, if I get 8 hours of sleep. But I'm not used to getting 8 hours of sleep, and I don't know if my body's just reacting to the fact that I haven't had a whole lot of sleep for the past couple weeks, like comparatively, or if it's just being goofy because it's a Monday and I'm back to like my regular food habits, which means no sugar, no carbs, and my body's going, why? So things to think about. But Robo's being a dear and he is making supper for me because he's awesome like that.
I was going to try to figure out how to make the sound of a deer, and I couldn't remember what a deer sounds like.
You ever have one of those days where you feel like everything that you went to go do and you had planned just kind of went out the window, but you got a whole lot done anyway? That's been this Monday. Honestly, I'm really thankful for the habits that I do have, because they are what got me through the tasks that I was able to accomplish, even though I was tired, even though my morning did not go as planned, even though I got started late. And if I didn't have those habits, I wouldn't have gotten nearly as far. So that's really the end cap to today. Habits are some of the most important tools that you can cultivate. And they say if you do one for 40 days, you will actually have it as a habit. So this is completing day 40 of Level Grinding, the Daily Hustle. If you have not yet subscribed, I want to invite you to subscribe. Please, as always, leave me comments and suggestions. Ask questions about things that you want to know more about. Anything, just comment below. I'm glad to answer anything that I can. And as always, give me a like if you enjoyed this video. I will see you tomorrow in day 41. Ciao.